What's going on, guys? Brandon King here, Broken Tippet Fly Co. Today we are going to be looking at bobber stoppers. We're going to show you the effectiveness these little guys have on your chronomid or just your regular indicator line setup. I'm also going to show you how to effectively use the slip strike indicator and how to position the bobber stopper in front of that to kind of mark the position. So to get started here, I just got some 8-pound test, just so you can see it on camera. I was using 5X fluorocarbon and you couldn't really pick it up at all. I put my black golf mat down just so you can kind of get a bit more of a visual on this, but I think for today's demonstration here, it's going to be fun. Okay, so we got the bobber stopper tree stand. I'm just going to isolate one of them, and you'll notice up at the top, it has this little wire loop. Okay, so that's where we're going to be putting our tag end through. So let's pretend that this line here is the end of our tippet section before we put the fly on. I'm just going to put the tag end through. Now you don't need a lot, so I'm just going to bring this back actually quite a bit. So I got about, just a couple centimeters, maybe an inch. And I'm just going to grab my bobber stopper with my index finger and thumb. I'm just going to slide it up that strand, okay? Slide it up. And you're actually going to slide it right off the strand and onto your line. So on the camera, you can see that there's a bit of a tag in there. So all I'm going to do is continue to slide that bobber stopper over the tag end. Okay, so keep going, keep going, keep going. There, it's onto our line. Now I'm going to slide this further up the line. Okay. And I'm just going to grab my slip strike indicator and we're going to position this thing. So we put this on. We put it on the peg. So let's say we just found our depth, okay? So we're anchored down. We're sitting in about 12 feet of water. So I want to position my strike indicator a foot off the ground. So we're at 11 feet here. And I'm just going to... I'll just slide that up out of the way. So we're at 11 feet, and I'm just going to mark the indicator at that spot. So we're marked. Now when I catch a fish, and the fish pulls on the other end of the line, and the strike indicator slips, I have no idea of where, exactly where that 11-foot mark was. So with the bobber stopper, all we use it for is just to mark that position. So strike indicator set at 11 feet. I'm going to grab my bobber stopper and slide this down to right above my slip strike indicator. So the next time that fish grabs a hold of the line and my slip indicator slips down, I'm going to know exactly where my strike indicator was positioned. So I don't have to waste time either remeasuring your depth, remarking anything. So just to demonstrate here, that slips down. The indicator slips down. Now I can just reposition this back to where my bobber stopper is. Right? And we're good to go. We're good to cast out again and catch more fish. So all it does, it's just a time saver, guys. It's a huge help. I'm going to put the link on where to buy these things in the description below. We also have a blog post written about bobber stoppers and the time that it saves you on the water. So check that out at brokentippet.com. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And as always, fish on.